Kushanku. So next portion is the same. We move again. We come up and into shooter. Stoke, stoke. So from here, you just uke it, but there doesn't seem to be an attack. So whoever you've done the uke to here is waiting while you do the uke and the kete, then you're coming for the shuto. So something doesn't ring true. I could have done a yurakan, but the only thing that's moving is your leg. So I'm not saying this is correct or not, but to me, it put a meaning behind the movement of the foot as well as moving your body. So here, we move to the side, take. We're going to come up, kete, and into the shooter. Yep. So I'm not adding anything into the kata, it's just giving a purpose, a meaning. Instead of just leaving this here or doing the yurakan, coming up. So keep low, hook, and stow. Okay, so next is guy one, maigeri to attack here. Yeah, and then the 1, 2, 3 shutos and the nukete. So when you're practicing this, try and use uke and uchi. So use your uke and a strike as well. Your stance should be the same. If it's here, you're leaning back too much. Here, you have a totally different feeling. So if sensei here, if I'm here, this feels definitely like just an uke, trying to uke. As soon as I hook or pull this one in, then it puts a different feeling. And I feel different as well, rather than just going block, uke. So try and mix them up, keep the same stance, but try and use shito. Not just as a nuki, but as a strike. So, okay, so dun and shito, and nuktai. Okay, so after the nuktai, yeah, cover, kick, down, through, and up. I think we've done enough in Pinan Yondan to show this sort of uke and strike. So here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so make sure you use 1 and 2. Yeah, make sure you cover in as you come round. Or even if there's just a gakuzuki, but make sure this one's coming through to cover. Next position is this. And again, there's lots of interpretations of what you're doing, how you're doing it again. So if your instructor doesn't particularly like this one, then obviously go away and practice the bunko corsets that he or she tells you to do. Okay. Forgive me, really I need to go lower, but I've still not quite got enough confidence in my hip yet. It's getting there, but it's not 100%. So I won't go down as low as I should do. So after here, I'm open for this gakuzuki. Thank you, Kerry. So here. So after I've kicked, then move out the way and then cover. Next one, hit the thigh, punch the thigh, and then strike. So once more, after I've kicked, move out the way, turn, punch, and strike. You can take the heel and take the knee and throw it to the floor and strike as they're going down. But when you're practicing, forward, then turn and look through. Go down as much as you can, underneath, and then show that you've got the muscles to do a good maigeri, good mashigeri. Try not to go over here, because when you go down, you will lose your balance. You want to be in the center. Drop down, underneath, and up. So I'm going to show this power that you've got in your leg from your kicks. Aye. So you do start to see glimpses of your Pinan Katas. So here, this one when you went down and up, it doesn't take too much imagination to think of your Pinan Shodan move. So just do this move again. So Pinan Shodan. Yeah, and then the same again, the other side. Yeah, Pinan Shodan for the arm movements. And also when you come to do the next moves, which is Maigeri and MP, then that's obviously your Pinan Yondan. So again, you just use to uki and then use it as a target, or you can use it to pull them on and come up, and the same the other way. So the next part is obviously from Pinan Yondan. So make sure you do the uki. Same as time as you do that, there should be the maigeri going in. Then this one is a target, or you can use it for pulling in. So 1, 2. Repeat it on the other side. It's always better if you do the uki, the suri, on the outer portion of the arm. Because you've got the arm working against the body. If it's on the inside, there's obviously a natural joint here that wants to open up before the body. But if you can, use the outside. Can you see the difference in the effect? The suri.